Hello and greeting. Welcome to this tutorial where we'll be learning how to install a VNC server on Centos VPS. First of all, we'll be installing the desktop environment. You have a wide choice in this step, but I think the best to fit in VPS with the low space is the XFCE, basically because it's a lightweight GU. It uses very low resources. For Centos VPS installation, doesn't come with the default desktop package. So, in this case, we must add this information before we start. Note that also the Centos repos don't have the XFCE, so we must do a little trick to be able to install the XFCE by installing EPEL, which stands for Extra Package for Enterprise Linux. You can learn more about EPEL following the link in the description. Now, let's get started. First, we download and install putty. Putty is a free SSH client. It allows us to connect directly with our VPS and execute commands on it. We go and enter our connection credentials into putty as the template provided, root as the default user, add our EP for the VPS and the default port. We open. Putty throws us a little warning with security alert about a key. We accept the key, and the VPS is asking for the password of the root account. Just enter your root account password. VPS will confirm that you are logged in by giving you a root at the hostname you gave into your VPS with a dash and a waiting cursor. Now that we are connected to our VPS, let's download the latest version of EPEL. The latest version of EPEL, is provided in the link I gave you in the description. The latest when recording this video, latest version in recording this video was the EPEL release 6.8, no arch. So we go and put a request for that file specifically. That's it. We got the file. Now we add the RMP. We install the RMP package we got by running the commands, installing and preparing, taking consideration that there is no key in that, so we import the key from the EPEL website. Now that the key is imported, when this is done, the package of the XCFE will be available, or the information for the packages will be available. So we do a little command to confirm that it was available. Now, he found matches for the XFCE4. That's what we'll be installing. Now, we execute the commands I gave you in the tutorial, and we'll have our desktop installed. I'll pause it and be back when it's finished. Putty will throw us a key warning about a key. Just accept it and you'll be done. Now starting with the installation. As you can see, he downloaded 256 megabytes. Let's check out when he installed. Now our desktop and necessary files are installed. Next step is to install the VNC server. So go ahead and install the VNC using the command. It will ask you to download more things. Just confirm. It's always advised to use the VNC environment as a user and not as your root or your main root account, as this could damage your VPS. Now, go ahead and create a new user to be used to run the VNC server. Now we added the user. Let's put on the password for the user. New password. Voila. Password is ready now. Let's log in for that user. Let's change the user. Now we are connected as the VNC user. Let's set up the VNC password. Remember, the first password we used was the user password and not the VNC password. Now we will be setting the VNC password. Now that our VNC password is created, we will be confirming it we'll confirm it by finding out that the VNC password file was created successfully. So ls on the VNC directory, find out that there is a passwd file. That's it. Click on enter exit to log out. We are back to the root account. Now we install the nano. Nano will help us edit the VNC server config file. Yes, to install it. Completed. Now let's edit it. This is the nano editor. We are going to just put on the code I gave you. Remember, each time you add the user, just change the argument there. For example, VNC1 would be for user 1 and VNC2 would be for user 2 and so on. This will be the port that will be used to connect with the VNC viewer. Now click on Ctrl X and type Y. File name written, Ctrl, voila. VNC server is config is saved. Let's start our VNC server at boot time. Add it like the command following. Voila. Now it's started at boot time. And we check it with the VNC client. You can download the VNC viewer from connect. It will ask us for the password. Remember, put on the VNC password and not the user password. That's it. Our Centos is ready with the VNC users connected and not the root connected. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and good luck setting up your VNC on Centos.